Let's go ahead and make another safety save. I'm hoping it's obviously not an important thing, sinking in the villain. I like the names of those. But, well, maybe we could stick our arm far enough. Let's take a look at the map again. So we have concrete fragments over here. I don't know what that's for. And then we have a bunch more warehouse doors to look at. I don't know why these are here. I don't know if they were here necessarily. So let's check them out.
Pieces of concrete.
Ooh, 1/10. That's a good one, though. We should definitely try to make use of that. That's only 5 seconds. We're gonna do that one. And then we'll save the 1/10 for later on something really long, like a minute.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Sorry, we needed the 1/10.
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
Stop it. You trying to be nice makes me want to cry.
That's a good one, though. I think actually this big deconstructed, like, sliced warehouse, I think that was actually the warehouse that she was in, not this first one that I was looking at.
Pieces of...
Okay, go ahead and use a half one and investigate that. Another 5 seconds.
It's the same material that makes up the ground. Though, I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized. Got it.
We might actually need to come back and use this for later. That might be important. Okay, let's take a look at all these warehouse doors. Ooh, we're going through time at an alarming rate. This door looks different than the other doors.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Yeah, let's go in.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but...
Where are we now? We've got some more warehouse doors to look at. And something else over there that I can't see from here. Let's check out the warehouse door. This one looks like it's been crushed a little bit.
A warehouse door.
Let's take a listen to it. That's another 1/10, so that's actually a pretty good one.
I hear the sound of scraping metal. Like a knife being sharpened.
Sounds dangerous. Be careful.
Yeah, to be honest, it's probably a highly premeditated murder, this whole thing. I would guess that's what that suggests. That would be my idea.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Input fighting game combo. We can bump that down to 12 seconds. I'm sure that's interesting. Let's try that.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH Raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
I wonder if that was actually the solution, or if the game's just like, yeah, you wasted enough time, we're gonna give it that one to you.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO!
Alright, so these barrels are in the way, I believe. That's what, yeah. Oh, she's getting stabbed again.
If only she could fit through that gap.
Gotta diet a bit more, I guess. Ooh, no, don't. Oh, you're getting stabbed again. Where's she at? We are farther away, I believe. Yeah, so we gotta go back. I think we had to go back through the door to get to the other side. So I don't think there's an easy way through here.
A warehouse door.
Alright, not really gonna
Delivery.
save time on that. I'd like to save that 1/10 for something else big. Ooh, camera's doing weird things. Okay. Auctioneer crane. We have crane. I see they turn gray once you've exhausted everything you can do with them. This warehouse door looks a little different.
A warehouse door.
Ooh. That's gonna take some time. Let's bump that down a little bit. Maybe that was a waste, but we'll see.
What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Oh, whoa! Okay. I was gonna say maybe we need to, like, throw a box through there and then it'll bump the barrels down or something? Oh, no, you gotta, oh, no! Oh, you're getting stabbed again, Iris.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
I think there was, yeah. Oh, you're getting stabbed again, I can hear it. Do I want to go through the warehouse door as well? Alright.
A warehouse door.
So I can enter it if I want. I may need to get through that at some point.
A warehouse.
Ooh, those are bad. Do I want to listen to that? Maybe not. I am curious, so I'd like to hear them all at least. Let's take a listen.
I hear deep, excited breathing.
Don't tell me. Is it a panty snatcher?
I guess you're right. Alright. Can I access it straight from the crane, or do I have to go back? What's this?
What?
Oh, okay, cool. I think I can look at that. Guess I might have missed a few things here, possibly. I like this concept art looking stuff. That's kind of cool. I feel like we might have missed a few things.
A crane.
Ooh, those are not good. That is going to be a lot of seconds. Although if we can get this, we can get the 1/8. That might be helpful.
How about this stone? Huh?
Help make up for that extra time that I wasted here a little bit.
I hit it, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Date, you just wasted a whole heck of a lot of time right there. What you doing? Okay. Probably ride. Ugh. That's gonna hurt. Getting that 2x
Not
again.
that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Oh man, that wasted some time. Can I not climb up here? Okay.
A crane.
This is gonna waste some time. Oh, that's a lot of time.
There is no point doing this by
Okay.
force. If we are going to move it, we have to find an...
Date, we're running out of time.
A wooden box hanging from a crane.
Yeah, we might have to redo this, to be honest. I don't think I needed to mess with the crane directly. That was the problem.
It is either stuck to the ground, or its cargo is extraordinarily heavy.
Or you're just weak.
Or your instructions are bad.
Or you're just lazy.
Or your breath smells like garbage.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Yeah. Guess let's try the portal. I don't know.
What is this?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
So we're going to run out of time. Obviously, I'm going to have to redo this, but let's see what happens and get some more clues before we get started.
Smaller.
If you got any smaller, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
That's supposed to give you clues to what that does. I think we maybe have to go back through the portal again and
A warehouse.
move the crane with the lever again. I think that's what's going to happen.
Delivery.
Whoa. Oh, this is a different door. Ah, see, this is the one we have to do to move the
Time's up.
crane now.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way. Should we try it? Date, we're out of time.
Damn you, So! How many secrets are you keeping?
You messed up now. Dado endo. Let's retry from the checkpoint. Let's see. I think we still got a fair amount of time at Lock 3 as long as I don't waste it too much. Does your, like, rank go down or something from restarting? Do you get any penalties other than there's a certain amount of, time that costs you, so to speak?
A warehouse.
So I don't have any timies right now,
Delivery!
so whatever we do is going to be full cost. Maybe I should have, tried to go somewhere else and pick up a timey.
Is this some kind of...
Yeah, that gaming thing.
a door?
Yeah, we're going to have to get a timey or this is going to be ridiculously long. I'm already wasting time as it is, but...
I'm so glad I was able to return.
3 minutes, Date.
A wooden box.
1/8, that should be good.
Huh? Ah! It won't even budge.
I hear someone getting stabbed
warehouse?
again.
Delivery.
So obviously I wasted some time there. I might have to jump back there and do that again. But we are still
It's
way
a control
ahead
panel.
compared to before. I don't know if you have to do the game fighting combo, but...
No, it won't budge.
Oh, really?
Got it. Well, if that wasn't it.
It's a control panel.
So it's not the game fighting. Oh, these are so long.
Understood.
Guess you can't do the same trick twice.
Is there something underneath it?
Oh, okay. I think that was the last mental block or lock. Guess we were finally able to interact with
It
the bad
appears
guy.
Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Yeah, it's probably so. Don't we need to hear maybe, like, Iris say something rather than just coming straight out like this?
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Could look at monitors again. That's exciting. Oh, just that one. Oh no, we can look at the sync machine again. Not really giving me any different information. Pewter looks the same as usual, okay.
During a sync, the syncer's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's Somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it.
I'm glad we're asking him this now instead of trying to figure out what actually happened with Iris.
At this time, the syncer's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The syncer's memories are the whites which remain in the shell. The syncer, or rather the syncer as their pure ego, experiences the subject's Somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
Good analogy. Someone had to draw up like an egg with a yolk.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium.
Are you allowed to use, like, synced information in, like, the court of law? Is that... I guess that's maybe legal in the future now. We can do that.
But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
I feel like if you have such a huge collar on your shirt like that, you could definitely, like, hit somebody in the face if you walked a little too close to them. You know, like you're trying to scoot by someone real quick, and you accidentally slap them with your coat pointer things. I don't know what the heck that is.
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness.
I still like that they got this fancy machine and nobody really knows exactly how it works.
That is what makes syncing possible.
I think his comparison to like electromagnetism in a microwave isn't exactly the best example, because while you don't understand electromagnetism, you can still use a microwave. The person who built or designed or whatever the microwave, not necessarily built, but designed the microwave, does understand electromagnetism. At least, you know, he understands it to a much higher level than you do, who doesn't understand it. So I don't know if that's necessarily the best example. Wait, hold on. Did you have anything else to say? No. Thanks, boss.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
That's what I was gonna say. This is like everyone. They're also like perhaps so and so. You know, like Pewter's like perhaps he's so and so so and so. Like that doesn't sound like hard evidence. That sounds like I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm trying to figure it out.
Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
I feel like he doesn't need to.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
he doesn't need to be in this room while we're talking about him like this.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I can hear everything you're saying.
Shut up, so.
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Okay, I'll tell you about that later.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Think about what you did, old man. He looks tired. The medicine hasn't fully worn off yet. It makes him a bit dazed.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Man, you're a great guy.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But yeah, you kind of pay the bodyguards, so they'll say whatever the heck you want them to say.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Imagine he doesn't know what the sync, machine or whatever that is. He probably doesn't understand any of that.
I didn't.
I didn't realize that till now. When I'm talking to him, both Boss and Pewter start staring at him. Because I noticed Boss kind of look away whenever we were done talking.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
Don't act like you haven't made dumb mistakes, Date.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
Marsha Marsh.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh. Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
I knew it. My stupid eyeball dying. Like, we can't make a freaking future AI robot eyeball that can last more than a freaking day on a charge. Not even a day. You'd think you would charge this thing every night. Like, this thing died after, I don't know, 18 hours or something? Really? Especially if it's meant to be your eyeball so you can actually see. I would have hoped that it'd last like a good, at least 48 hours, if not longer. This is your fault, Iba. Oh, this is going to throw a wrench in our plans real good.
What do you mean there's no body?
Maybe we're going crazy.
We looked everywhere.
Iba can't even, like, corroborate the story anymore. It's just us. With our human, failable eyes.
But nothing.
I like their cold animations.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Man, did you see that? He did some hardcore drifting right there for a second, I think. Wait, what? What?
Date?
Iris,
Iris!
you're alive?
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
Maybe I am insane.
Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
Oh boy.
The world.
We're gonna get in a lot of trouble. I feel like we're gonna get in a lot of trouble because we kind of like bring in the politician. I'll take blame for it. But if she's not dead, and it looks like we're wasting police time on something that was clearly false, at least according to everyone else, I feel like we're gonna get in a lot of trouble for this one. I mean, I guess it's good that she's not dead, but still. You should have been dead. That would have fixed
Ira
everything
and I
for us.
saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
So yeah, that's weird. Let me, flowchart. Did we make a change? Doesn't look like we had a branch. Because the branches will show like an undiscovered area if you actually branch. So we haven't hit a branch yet. So it wasn't like we made a decision that changed anything, at least not from a I can revisit this and do a different thing kind of thing. That's definitely weird. That AI eyeball dying was a massive plot device. It's ridiculous. You would think that like the eyeball would have some kind of low power mode, like, warning Date, I am reaching 10% power. Would you like me to enter low power mode? Yeah, because I'm doing important police work right now. That would be a good idea. Okay. I'll turn off my... I don't know, let's say I'd probably turn off my external communications. Maybe we'd scale back the processing power, to like a low level. There's gotta be some like power saving modes, right? Something where we can keep our visual functionality, which I'm assuming doesn't take that much power, probably. And where we can keep, like, recording functioning. I would say that would be a smart idea. Like, my phone does that. When my phone gets down to 15% battery, it's like, warning, your phone's low, you should charge it. And then I can turn it into battery saver mode. Why doesn't my AI future robot eyeball have this ability? That makes me kind of mad. That was such a plot device. Alright. Anyway, this is a good point to stop off. I guess it's a good thing that Iris is alive, that's not bad. Although, one of two things is happening here. Either, as Date says, the world has changed, which seems unlikely, but, who knows? Maybe the sink thing has unleashed some, like, ancient terrible beast of old, or something, and we've gained some superpowers, like we keep telling everyone we have, or perhaps there's something wrong with Date. Maybe something mentally wrong, I mean, clearly he's lost his memories, so he might have some mental damage somewhere in there that caused him to see her dead body there. Either way, we're probably in trouble. So anyway, I'm going to leave it off there for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. This is definitely getting much more interesting than that first episode that I played. And I'll see you guys next time for some more of AI the Somnium Files. Bye!